Something unprecedented is stirring in the cosmos today. Something so profound, so life-altering that your soul already feels the pull before your mind can comprehend what's happening. On January 16, 2026, as the Waning Crescent Moon moves into Capricorn at 0 degrees 6 minutes, a cosmic reset portal opens that will fundamentally restructure the foundation of your reality. This isn't just another moon phase. This is a destiny activation point that will shake you free from everything that has been keeping you small, trapped, and disconnected from your true power. You feel it, don't you? That restless energy building in your chest, that inner knowing that change is no longer optional, that strange sensation of standing on the edge of something massive. This message finds you because your energy is already entangled with the transformation that's about to unfold. This is not coincidence. This is cosmic alignment. This is your soul preparing to step into a timeline you've been unconsciously moving toward for months. Leave a like and subscribe, because what's happening today isn't just astrology, it's the universe intervening directly in your destiny. And comment, "I am ready for my Capricorn reset," because these words are an energetic commitment, a signal to the cosmos that you're prepared to receive what's about to be revealed. Take a breath and feel your heartbeat. Something inside you is already shifting as you listen to these words, because the Waning Crescent Moon in Capricorn isn't just releasing old patterns, it's excavating the deepest foundations of who you thought you were and rebuilding them from the ground up. Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, governs structure, authority, ambition, legacy, and the crystallization of long-term goals into tangible reality. When the releasing energy of the waning crescent activates in this sign, it creates a paradox that few understand, but your soul recognizes immediately. This isn't about letting go in the gentle, flowing way of water signs. This is about dismantling what no longer serves with the precision of an architect who knows exactly which walls to tear down without compromising the integrity of the entire structure. Today, the universe hands you the blueprints to rebuild your life from a foundation of authentic power rather than inherited limitations, family patterns, or societal expectations that never truly belong to you. Here's what makes January 16th so cosmically significant. We're in the middle of the most intense Capricorn stellium of the year. The Sun, Venus, Mars, and Mercury are all clustered in Capricorn, creating a massive concentration of Earth energy that demands practical manifestation of your deepest spiritual insights. When the moon enters this sign today, it acts like a cosmic magnifying glass, amplifying every thought, every intention, every vision you hold about your future into a vibrational frequency that the universe cannot ignore. This stellium isn't random. It's the cosmic preparation for the major Aquarius activations coming later this month, when these planets cross Pluto and begin the real transformation work. But today in Capricorn, you're being given the tools, the clarity, and the inner authority to handle what's about to be revealed. The waning crescent moon is clearing away the emotional debris, the self-doubt, the fear-based thinking that would interfere with your ability to step fully into your power. You may have been feeling emotionally unstable lately, like everything you thought you knew about yourself is being questioned from the inside out. You may have felt a strange urge to reorganize your entire life, to cut ties with people who drain your energy, to finally pursue that goal you've been putting off because it seemed too big, too risky, too far outside your comfort zone. This isn't anxiety, this is activation. Your soul is preparing for an upgrade that requires you to operate from a completely different level of personal sovereignty. The Waning Crescent Moon in Capricorn creates what astrologers call a reality restructuring portal. It's the cosmic equivalent of the controlled demolition where only the structures built on solid, authentic foundations remain standing. Everything else, the facades, the people-pleasing patterns, the dreams that belong to other people's expectations of you, begins to crumble, not because you're failing, but because you're finally becoming powerful enough to build something real. Cancer ruled your emotional security through connection to family, home, and familiar patterns. Capricorn rules your emotional security through mastery, achievement, and the creation of something lasting that reflects your true values. today's lunar energy is shifting your definition of safety from external validation to internal authority, from needing approval to commanding respect through the quality of your character and the integrity of your actions. This is why you might feel a strange combination of exhaustion and electricity. The old self, the version of you that tolerated situations that didn't honor your worth, that accepted less than what you deeply know you deserve, is energetically dying. And the new self, the version that operates from unshakable inner knowing and refuses to compromise on what matters most, is being born through the pressure of this Capricorn energy. But here's the path that will change everything. The Capricorn stellium isn't just about personal transformation. It's preparing you for leadership, for responsibility, for becoming the person others look to when they need guidance through their own transformation. The universe is not just clearing your path, it's creating space for you to become a pathway for others who are ready to step out of limitation and into their own authentic power. Your career, your relationships, your entire life structure is about to shift in ways that align with who you're becoming, rather than who you used to be. Opportunities that seemed impossible will begin presenting themselves not because the external world has changed, but because your vibrational signature has evolved to match what you've always been meant to receive. Today's energy also activates what ancient astrologers called the Saturn return preparation frequency. Even if you're not in an actual Saturn return, the Capricorn emphasis is preparing your soul for the next major level of responsibility, achievement, and spiritual mastery that your life path requires. This isn't about working harder. It's about working from a place of such deep alignment that effort becomes effortless and results become inevitable. The 0 degrees 6 minutes placement of the moon is particularly significant. 0 degrees of any sign represents pure, undiluted energy, the essence of that sign, without any modifications or complications from other planetary influences. This is Capricorn in its most powerful, most clarifying, most transformative form. It's asking you one question: what legacy do you want to leave? What do you want to be remembered for? What impact do you want your life to have on the world? These aren't philosophical questions today. They're practical ones. The universe is literally rearranging your circumstances to support whatever answer you give, but only if that answer comes from the deepest truth of who you are, not from who you think you should be to make others comfortable. You may feel guided to make decisions today that seem radical to people who've known you in your smaller version. You may feel called to claim space, set boundaries, pursue goals, or express opinions that feel completely out of character for the people-pleasing, doubt-filled person you used to be. Trust this guidance. It's not coming from ego. It's coming from your soul's recognition that the time for playing small is officially over. The Waning Crescent phase traditionally represents release, but in Capricorn, it represents strategic release. You're not just letting go randomly. You're consciously choosing to release everything that doesn't support the version of yourself that's ready to build something magnificent. Every habit, every relationship, every thought pattern that keeps you operating from limitation rather than possibility is being highlighted today for removal. This is also a portal for healing your relationship with authority, both internal and external. Many people have wounded relationships with power because they've experienced it being used against them rather than for collective benefit. Capricorn energy today is teaching you that true authority comes from serving something greater than yourself while maintaining absolute integrity in how you use your influence. If you've been feeling called to step into leadership in any area of your life, today provides the energetic support to make that transition authentically. Not through force or manipulation, but through the natural magnetism that occurs when someone operates from complete alignment between their values and their actions. The most powerful aspect of today's energy is how it activates your ability to create lasting change rather than temporary fixes. Capricorn doesn't build sandcastles, it builds monuments. Whatever you commit to today, whatever vision you clarify, whatever decision you make from this new level of self-authority has the cosmic backing to become a permanent part of your reality. You're also receiving downloads about your life purpose that are more specific and actionable than anything you've received before. The vague sense of being meant for something more is crystallizing into clear next steps. The feelings of being lost or uncertain about your direction are being replaced by an inner compass that points steadily toward your destiny. But this transformation requires you to take responsibility for your power in a way you may have avoided in the past. No more waiting for permission. No more asking others what they think about your dreams. No more minimizing your capabilities to avoid threatening people who are comfortable with your limitations. Today marks the end of your tolerance for living beneath your potential. The Capricorn energy is also healing any wounds related to achievement, success, or visibility. If you've held back from pursuing your goals because you were afraid of outshining others, because you didn't feel deserving, or because success felt selfish, today's portal dissolves those illusions. True success in Capricorn always serves the greater good. Your achievement becomes a catalyst for others to believe in their own possibilities. This is particularly significant for anyone who has struggled with imposter syndrome or self-worth issues. The moon in Capricorn at 0 degrees is like a cosmic certificate of authenticity. It's confirming that everything you've intuited about your potential is real. Everything you've sensed about your capacity for greatness is accurate. Everything you dreamed about creating is not only possible, it's probable when you operate from this new level of inner authority. The timing of this portal is no accident. We're in the final stages of a massive collective awakening, where old systems of control and limitation are being replaced by new paradigms based on individual sovereignty and authentic empowerment. Your personal transformation today is part of a much larger cosmic restructuring that's happening across all areas of human experience. You may notice synchronicities accelerating over the next days and weeks, opportunities appearing that are perfectly matched to your newly clarified vision, people entering your life who operate from the same level of integrity and ambition, resources becoming available just when you need them to move forward with your goals. This is how the universe responds when someone stops apologizing for their power and starts using it consciously. When someone stops seeking external validation and starts operating from internal knowing. When someone stops making excuses and starts making results. Today's portal is also preparing you for the intense Aquarius activations coming later this month, when multiple planets conjunct Pluto and initiate a new cycle of collective transformation. The inner authority you're claiming today will allow you to navigate those energies from a place of stability rather than chaos. The foundation you're building now becomes the launch pad for quantum leaps that would have been impossible from your previous level of consciousness. The most important thing to understand is that this transformation is not optional. The universe is not asking if you want to evolve. It's providing support for evolution that's already happening whether you resist or cooperate. Your choice is whether to flow with this energy consciously or be dragged along unconsciously. The conscious path involves recognizing that every challenge you faced, every limitation you've overcome, every moment of doubt you've pushed through has been preparing you for this level of responsibility and influence. You're not starting from scratch. You're claiming mastery that's been developing for years. As this portal continues to activate over the next hours and days, you may feel emotional waves that seem disproportionate to your current circumstances. You may feel grief for the version of yourself that accepted less than you deserved. You may feel excitement about possibilities that once seemed impossible. You may feel a deep sense of coming home to yourself in a way that feels both completely new and strangely familiar. All of these responses are normal and healthy parts of the transformation process. You're not just changing your external circumstances. You're aligning with a completely different version of yourself that exists in a higher timeline where limitation is a choice rather than a given condition. The Capricorn reset that begins today doesn't have an expiration date. This is a permanent shift in how you relate to your power, your purpose, and your potential. The decisions you make from this new level of consciousness will ripple forward through every area of your life, creating results that exceed anything you've previously thought possible. Your soul chose this lifetime, this moment, this exact configuration of cosmic energies to make this transformation because it knew you had the strength, the wisdom, and the spiritual maturity to handle this level of responsibility. You're not being given anything you're not ready for. You're being given exactly what you need to fulfill the purpose you came here to serve. As you move through today and the days ahead, remember that true Capricorn energy is never about perfection. It's about progress. It's about showing up consistently for what matters most. It's about building something meaningful through sustained effort, guided by clear vision. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to be willing to take the next right step from a place of integrity and trust. The universe is restructuring your reality to support the highest version of yourself that's ready to emerge. Your job is simply to say yes, to trust the process, to claim your power, to step into your authority, to build the life that honors both your individual dreams and your responsibility to contribute something valuable to the world. But there's something even deeper happening today that most people will miss entirely. The waning crescent moon in Capricorn at 0 degrees is creating what ancient astrologers called a karmic completion gateway. This isn't just about releasing old patterns, it's about completing soul contracts that have been active for lifetimes. Contracts related to limitation, powerlessness, and settling for less than your divine inheritance. You may feel this as a strange sense of finality, as if chapters of your life that have been dragging on for years are suddenly, effortlessly coming to their natural conclusion. Relationships that have been draining. Your energy may end without drama. Career situations that have felt stuck may suddenly shift or resolve. Living situations that no longer serve your evolution may present clear pathways for change. This is the universe honoring your growth by removing everything that can't match your new vibrational signature. It's not punishment, it's promotion. You're being graduated from one level of existence to another, and everything that belongs to the lower level must be left behind for the transition to be complete. The 0 degrees placement amplifies this completion energy exponentially. 0 degrees represents a cosmic clean slate, a fresh start that's only possible when the previous cycle has been thoroughly integrated and released. This is why you may have felt like your entire life has been leading to this moment. Why everything you've experienced suddenly makes sense as necessary preparation for who you're becoming. Today's lunar energy is also activating what we call the Saturn Legacy Code. Saturn, Capricorn's ruling planet, governs not just achievement and responsibility, but the creation of lasting impact that extends far beyond your individual lifetime. The downloads you're receiving today aren't just about your personal success, they're about your role in the collective evolution of consciousness. You may find yourself suddenly understanding how your unique gifts, talents, and life experiences position you to serve humanity in ways you never fully grasped before. The vision of your purpose that's crystallizing isn't small or personal, it's vast and consequential. It requires you to think beyond immediate gratification and consider the legacy you want to leave for future generations. This is particularly powerful for anyone born with strong Capricorn placements, but it affects everyone because we all have Capricorn somewhere in our birth chart governing specific areas of life. Wherever Capricorn sits in your natal chart is the domain where today's portal creates the most dramatic reconstruction. This could manifest as career breakthroughs, relationship clarifications, financial transformations, or spiritual initiations, depending on your individual blueprint. The lunar phase timing is absolutely crucial here. Waning crescent energy typically feels gentle, contemplative, and introspective. But in Capricorn, it becomes intensely focused and strategically powerful. Instead of the usual dreamy release associated with this phase, you experience laser-sharp clarity about what must be eliminated for your next level to activate. You might find yourself making decisions today that feel almost ruthless in their precision, cutting ties with people, opportunities, or situations that once felt important but now feel like obstacles to your authentic path. This isn't coldness or cruelty, it's spiritual maturity, recognizing that true compassion sometimes requires ending what's not working rather than prolonging what's meant to conclude. The energy is also deeply connected to ancestral healing. Capricorn rules family lineage, generational patterns, and inherited limitations or gifts. Today's portal allows you to consciously choose which aspects of your ancestral line you carry forward and which you release. You're not just transforming your own life, you're healing patterns that may have been limiting your family line for generations. This manifests as sudden insights about family dynamics, unexpected forgiveness for past hurts, or clear boundaries around inherited beliefs that don't serve your evolution. You may feel called to research your family history, connect with distant relatives, or simply honor your ancestors while claiming your right to exceed their limitations. The 0 degrees Capricorn energy also creates what astrologers call a leadership initiation portal. If you've been hesitating to step into positions of influence, authority, or visibility, today's energy removes the internal barriers that have been keeping you hidden. Not through force or ego, but through a deep recognition of your responsibility to use your gifts in service of something greater than yourself. Leadership in the Capricorn sense isn't about dominating others or seeking power for its own sake. It's about becoming so aligned with your purpose that others naturally look to you for guidance, wisdom, and inspiration. It's about building something meaningful that outlasts your individual existence and contributes to the elevation of collective consciousness. You may receive specific downloads today about projects you're meant to initiate, organizations you're meant to create, or communities you're meant to serve. These visions won't feel like fantasies, they'll feel like marching orders from your soul. They'll come with clear next steps, practical timelines, and an unshakable knowing that this is what you came here to do. The Capricorn stellium is creating unprecedented support for manifesting these visions into physical reality. With the Sun, Venus, Mars, and Mercury all in Capricorn, you have access to the full spectrum of manifestation energy. The Sun provides vision and identity, Venus provides values and magnetism, Mars provides action and courage. Mercury provides communication and strategy. This combination creates what we call a manifestation mandala, a perfect configuration of planetary energies that can transform vision into reality with remarkable speed and efficiency. Whatever you commit to during this portal doesn't just have your personal will behind it, it has cosmic momentum supporting its manifestation. The timing also connects to the approaching Pluto conjunctions happening later this month. Pluto in Aquarius represents the death and rebirth of collective systems, the transformation of power structures, and the emergence of new paradigms based on individual sovereignty rather than external control. The foundation you build during today's Capricorn portal becomes your launching point for navigating those revolutionary energies. This is why the transformation feels so necessary and urgent. You're not just preparing for personal change, you're preparing to be a stabilizing force for others who will be destabilized by the rapid collective shifts approaching. Your inner authority, clarity, and groundedness become resources that others will need to navigate their own transformation process. The lunar energy is also healing wounds related to time, patience, and delayed gratification. Many people carry trauma around not achieving their dreams quickly enough, not being recognized soon enough, or feeling like they've wasted years of their life. Today's portal dissolves the illusion of lost time and reveals how every experience, even the seemingly negative ones, has been perfectly timed to prepare you for this moment. You may feel a sudden appreciation for your journey, including the detours, setbacks, and periods of confusion that once felt like failures. From this new perspective, you can see how each challenge strengthens specific qualities you now need to fulfill your purpose. Each delay protected you from opportunities you weren't yet ready to handle responsibly. The 0 degrees energy creates a sense of perfect timing that transcends linear understanding. You realize that you're exactly where you need to be, with exactly the right preparation at exactly the right moment to step into your next level. This recognition brings a deep sense of peace and confidence that makes action feel effortless rather than forced. Today's portal is also activating dormant DNA codes related to mastery and excellence. Capricorn energy doesn't accept mediocrity or half measures. It demands that you show up fully, that you commit completely, that you give your absolute best to whatever you choose to pursue. This isn't about perfectionism or self-criticism. It's about honoring your gifts by developing them to their highest potential. You may feel inspired to study, train, or practice in areas where you want to achieve true expertise. The dilettante phase of your development is ending, replaced by a focused commitment to mastering specific skills that will serve your larger purpose. This focused approach will yield results that surprise you with their quality and impact. The energy is also creating powerful synchronicities related to resources, connections, and opportunities. Capricorn rules material manifestation and practical support systems. As you align with your authentic path, the universe begins rearranging external circumstances to provide exactly what you need when you need it. This might manifest as unexpected financial opportunities, introductions to key people in your field, access to information or training you've been seeking, or resources becoming available just when your projects require them. These synchronicities aren't accidents, they're evidence of your alignment with cosmic will. The lunar phase is also amplifying your intuitive connection to Earth energy and natural cycles. Capricorn is an Earth sign that understands growth happens in seasons, that sustainable success requires deep roots, and that true achievement honors natural law rather than trying to bypass it. Your connection to nature, seasonal rhythms, and earthly wisdom is being strengthened today. You may feel called to spend time outdoors, work with plants or stones, or simply appreciate the natural world in ways that feel grounding and centering. This connection helps stabilize the intense transformational energy so it integrates smoothly rather than creating overwhelm or instability. The portal is also revealing the difference between achievement motivated by fear and achievement motivated by love. Fear-based achievement seeks external validation, competes for limited resources, and measures success through comparison with others. Love-based achievement serves collective benefit, creates abundance through collaboration, and measures success through positive impact. Today's energy is shifting you permanently toward the love-based approach, where your success becomes a catalyst for others' success rather than a threat to their security. This shift changes everything about how you pursue your goals and how others respond to your achievements. As the portal reaches its peak intensity, you may experience what feels like a cosmic download of information about your life path, soul mission, and the specific contribution you're meant to make during this incarnation. This isn't vague spiritual concepts, it's practical guidance about concrete steps you can take to align your daily life with your deepest purpose. The information may come through dreams, meditation, sudden insights during ordinary activities, or conversations with others that contain messages clearly meant for you. Pay attention to repetitive themes, unexpected opportunities, or gut feelings that persist even when your logical mind tries to dismiss them. Today's Capricorn Destiny Portal opens a timeline where limitation transforms into empowerment, where confusion transforms into clarity, where hesitation transforms into decisive action. Your transformation begins not someday, but right now. The universe is ready. Your soul is ready. The only question remaining is, are you ready to become who you've always been meant to be? The cosmic forces supporting your evolution today are unprecedented in their power and precision. This is not a gentle nudge toward growth. It's a complete restructuring of your reality to match your highest potential. The old version of yourself that accepted less than you deserved officially expires today. The new version that commands respect through integrity and achieves success through service is being born through the cosmic pressures of this moment. Your destiny is awakening. Your power is activating. Your time is now. This is your moment to step through the portal into the life you've always known was possible, but perhaps never felt worthy of claiming. Today, worthiness is no longer a question. Today, you simply choose. If this message resonated with your soul at the deepest level, leave a like and subscribe to this channel and comment, "I am ready for my Capricorn reset," to anchor this transformational energy into your timeline. Your greatest chapter begins today.